Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are expecting a mega breakout on Xcn in under 24 hours. Why? We have officially broken above $96,000 on Bitcoin, and as I've explained before to you guys on this channel, once this break happens, we are going to see Bitcoin make its way towards 100,000, and that's where we see Xcn really claim its value. This is where altcoins break out. This is where we see the aggressive upside moves we have been waiting for. Now, April was simply the mark of the market bottom. That's where we gave you guys the buy calls on the lows on Xcn since that sell-off that we saw at the start of the year. If you missed out on the free buy call, that's now up over 100%. It means you're not subscribed to the channel. So make sure you subscribe so you do not miss out on any more free buy signals, further Xcn updates and more. So everybody make sure you subscribe right now. But this is where the real fun starts. This is where we finally see the upside move. And this is where Xcn really makes you guys in this community a ton of money. So let's talk about it. Number one, why 24 hours? Because to start the month, I'm actually expecting the overall cryptocurrency market, the altcoin market, to start heading to the upside. So this is the overall altcoin market right now. We're at $824 billion. We saw a brief sell-off yesterday. We actually predicted that the market would sell off as we anticipated profit taking to end the month, but we said it will be short and brief, and we did indeed see price snap back. Now we should see the altcoin market make its way above $1 trillion now. That's the next target. We're now at 823. We should make our way above 1 trillion. And by the time we enter, the $1.3 trillion price area, everybody watching this should have a portfolio that's over $100,000. That's just my personal opinion, especially with all the money that's about to flow into the cryptocurrency space. So why am I expecting a breakout in under 24 hours? Because I'm expecting the overall market to start going to the upside. Now, I would be very surprised if Xcn doesn't start going up. If it doesn't, this would actually be very, very shocking, and it would indicate that we could see price lag a bit more, slow down a bit more, right? Which means it will continue to range. And if that happens, that would be a massive opportunity that would have been wasted essentially, because obviously there's a lot of products in the market that are going up. There's a lot of products that are going to produce 10x, 20x, 30x, etc. And that's why I said from day one, the biggest winners in the community in Xcn are those that have been buying at the lows. Because let's just say you bought from the start of the year on Xcn, right? And you're still holding. Well, you're still up over 600%. Which means technically Xcn has still outperformed the majority of coins in the market, right? So even if Xcn did not move for the entirety of this month, well, as long as it outperforms, as long as the other coins underperform, Xcn will still technically outperform the majority of the coins. Some projects haven't, produced any substantial gains, which means the majority of coins will just be going back to where they sold off at the start of the year, which means they're all technically at break even. They haven't made any profits, which means Xcn still outperforms all of these coins, right? But even with that being said, even people buying at the lows, they also would have been made a ton of money, not outperforming the market, because if you buy other coins at the lows, you should be able to make, at least 3 to 5x on this upside move. Now, that's the main issue here. Now, I don't think that's the case. Again, just to make it clear, I don't think that is going to be the case. I do think Xcn is going to move to the upside, and as I said before, I'm not just expecting a small upside move of 65%, which takes us above our April highs, which brings us to 0.0297799. I actually think we should see Xcn at least go back to where it was at the end of January. So I think Xcn will at least mirror the entire altcoin market and snap back and reclaim some of that lost value from the start of the year, right? And that's the thing here, right? even if we do see that upside move, the biggest winners, once again, are those that bought at the start of the year and also bought at the lows that we gave out. And they're up 21x again. Now, I will say this to all of you that are new to this channel, right? Because obviously a lot of you watching this are going to be new and you want to know, well, so far it doesn't sound too exciting, right? And I thought we were going to see Xcn go to the moon. Well, here's the exciting part. Once we break this high, we should see price move aggressively towards its all-time highs. Now, I'm not saying we're going to see Xcn achieve its all-time high in the month of May, but even if it does a 4x from where it currently is, right? So for example, if you bought in April, that's a 10x you make towards this target area of 0.0929190. And that's the area essentially where we can expect price to hit, fairly easily. I think that would be a modest gain. That would be nothing too crazy. We're seeing other altcoins go up 4x or 5x or 10x. I think a project that already has a market cap value of 600 million should be able to at least, head above $3 billion. And again, this is in alignment with the overall market moving towards $4 trillion. Let me just show you the macro market, right? Heading towards $4 trillion or so. Xcn going up towards, $3 billion shouldn't be, a massive thing. And remember, Xcn is currently ranked 105. So even if we do achieve that $3 billion market cap or so, well, that would take Onyxcoin maybe into the top 60, right? So again, not even taking it to the top 20 in terms of overall market cap value. So it's a win-win scenario no matter which way you look at it. But of course, we're all here for the big moves. You all are here watching this because you want to see Xcn surpass this target area and potentially go all the way up to, wait for it, where are we, 21 cents in the short term. Of course, many people are going to say $1. I can already see that. No, we're buying for $1, but the question is, when will that $1 target be hit? The biggest obstacle and the biggest challenge that everybody's going to face in the Xcn community is, where do you cash out, right? And already watching this, people are saying, well, I don't want to cash out at 185% from where we currently are now. I don't want to cash out 4x from where we currently are now, right? But the issue is, if that's where the market peaks, whether you like it or not, that's the profit taking area. Because if you don't take profit, below, when the time is right, you will end up experiencing what a lot of Xcn members and holders experience at the start of the year, and that's complete wipeout, right? You don't want that to happen. So guys, start looking for the market tops. I've already said you can join my free Telegram group using the link in my description. I've got a video in there that shows you how to make 100,000 in 1 month and 16 days. I also have a video in there where I actually gave out a free meme coin where our members made over 80% in under 3 days. Again, completely free in our free Telegram group below. If you don't have the Telegram app downloaded, click the link, download the Telegram app, and then click the link and you'll be able to join. But with all that being said, I am expecting Xcn to break out, and I will be updating on Xcn throughout this month. I think that the first initial upside move will indicate to us exactly how high we could climb this month, and the first target is obviously climbing above our April highs at 0.05023343. I said April highs, I meant January highs. So that's where we need to break. That's where we need to see price go. But anyway, we'll keep you guys updated. Remember, guys, nothing that you see in this video is financially advised. Always make sure to do your own independent research. If you want to know when I'm personally planning to sell my Xcn position, when I'm planning to cash out, as well as on other cryptocurrency projects, join my Crypto Crew Premium channel. The link is in my description. But that's it for now, guys. Until the next update, seize the day. And remember, the biggest challenge everybody in this community is going to face is when to cash out. If you don't know when to cash out, I mean, it's as good as not entering, because it's better to not lose money than to lose money. So guys, start preparing for cash out, start preparing for your profit taking opportunities, And remember, realistic price targets. Until next update, guys, seize the day.